Morning Drive. We love golf, but are also ready to put the pedal to the metal this weekend as NASCAR racing returns to NBC. Don't miss Saturday's NASCAR Cup Series race and Dale Earnhardt Jr. making his final start at Daytona International Speedway. So catch it Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on NBC. But for now, see how our own George Savarica's got a look at what some of those guys do when they need to get away from their crazy scene of competition. Check this out.
This is super relaxing. I don't really look at my phone while I'm golfing, so it's nice to just get away and don't think about anything else.
If you're not taking it too serious, golf is a lot of fun.
You guys are going to see the best part of my game right here.
Yeah.
Anybody on this side of the green needs to look out.
Oh, Rick.
Go in! Oh!
All that talk, Rick.
The greatest shot I've ever hit with this club.
He needs to play in front of the cameras all the time.
It's a group of people in the NASCAR industry that share the passion of golf. It's something for us to get away from our sport and have a good time and play.
Thanks for letting me crash the Golf Guys Tour. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., John Norwood, Ron Aber, Randy Smith. What's it like having some downtime?
It's actually kind of a stressful event. I mean, you don't want to...
You guys look really stressed.
So we take it serious.
Yeah, I'm the commish. I'm the guy that everyone yells at when they don't play well. It really started at a Loudon test. Me and Ricky Stenhouse were at the test together, and he was like, we always play golf on the weekends, and we always talk about who's the best, but we really never have an official way to figure that out. So we organized where we were going to play, the members we were going to invite, and it took off from there.
Golf Guys group is just a bunch of guys who aren't good enough to get on any tour, so we created our own.
Nice.
He raced in Nebraska last night. Won the race and was up till 4 in the morning, and here he is today. That's awesome.
We're here.
It's
Yeah.
dedication. You're not going to miss one of these.
No, it seems like the only time I get to golf right now is when we do these Golf Guys events.
Phil Parsons, the rest of the crew, what's the competition like?
We got some real players here.
I'll be right.
We got a silent assassin over
Oh,
there.
yeah,
Are
absolutely.
you hustling him so far?
Oh, he's
playing
quiet.
catch up to Phil right now.
So I see Big Bear on the bag. Is that the best nickname out of the Golf
Yeah, oh,
Guys
yeah,
Tour?
for
Where is
sure.
that in the power rankings? How'd you get Big Bear?
Just look at
I think we passed your ball. You know, you said you wouldn't mention that, but I can take a good ribbon from time to time.
We're here at Ballantyne, right in South Charlotte. We have 16 guys, so 4 foursomes, modified Stableford, and we have a point system also, a lot like the FedEx Cup, where as the season goes on, the values of the events are worth more.
How do you guys keep track of what everyone else is doing?
You hit on a little Golf Genius, and you go to leaderboard, enter your scores. Yeah, I mean, we look at this thing all the time.
The guys you hear the soothing sounds of, NBC's NASCAR coverage, Steve Letarte, Rick, the voice of God, Allen. Is that the top nickname in the guys' golf tour? I met Big Bear.
That one's pretty good, isn't it? And thankfully I was given this voice, so
It's
I don't
only
normally
good if he's
talk like
congratulating you. To hear that voice tell you that you went OB, not as much fun.
How'd you guys get hooked up with all this?
Before I was on television, I did the crew chief gig, so I've known Denny for years and Ricky, and we played golf on the weekends. And then when Rick and I went up in the booth together, we found we both kind of had the love of golf, and it's a perfect opportunity for us to kind of work and kind of not.
These guys really are, they're passionate about this game.
Won the championship last year in the Golf Guys, and point leader this year so far. So my next thing is breaking 70 and having that great subpar run.
Any commonalities whatsoever with NASCAR?
The pressure, I guess, when it comes down to the end when you're up front in one of these things and up front in a race. If you can stay calm, it seems like you make less mistakes.
I think golfing a lot during the week makes me feel good and more relaxed on the weekend. That's my theory. That's what I tell my team. I don't schedule anything. Let me just golf. Bam.
Oh, birdie.
I'm certainly glad these drivers can use golf to relax a little bit. They certainly need to relax. And that last birdie putt there you just saw by Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who joins us now on the Golf Advisor phone line. Ricky, good morning. How are you this morning?
Good morning. Just up here in Boston before headed out and playing around golf.
Well, and I know you're going to have a busy weekend, but one question on the Golf Guys Tour. How in the world do you guys put up with my friend Michael Waltrip? He's got to be tough to deal with on the golf course.
He's fun. Michael plays probably more golf than a lot of tour professionals. I think he got 60-something rounds in last year. So he was out at Pebble, I think, yesterday playing golf. So he's a lot of fun to play with. We got a really good group on the Golf Guys Tour, and, we're growing our fan base, and we're having a lot of fun with it now, the second year in our season.
Well, we certainly appreciate that you guys love our game so much, and you're helping grow our game as well. Okay, one really important question, and the most important question I'm going to ask you before we talk about racing, Ole Miss football. What are you guys going to have this fall?
Coach Freeze actually just invited me to play golf with him, and, he's feeling really good. Everybody says, you got rebuilding years and young years and young kids. We lost a lot of good players, but he also feels like we have a lot, that are going to be promoted up in there, and he feels really good about it. So we'll see. I just go off of what Coach thinks, and he's feeling pretty good about it.
Okay, so last year you came in the studio, you hit some balls live in our simulator. How did that pressure compare to the pressure of getting behind the wheel and running a race?
Well, it was pretty high when you have a lot of people watching. You do something that you don't do for a living. That pressure was pretty high in the studio on TV. But, I think kind of like Kyle said in the piece that, you get down to these late stages in the race, and you're up front, and you have a chance to win. Talladega being where I got my first win this year, and, the pressure's pretty high. You got to make sure you don't make mistakes. So staying calm is key.
You're running this weekend in Daytona. What can we expect from you in the race?
Well, the last Speedway race we won, so hopefully it can turn into that. It's Dale Jr.'s last race, so it'd be cool to win that one. He's won so many times at Daytona, and this race is always exciting. Under the lights, it's just a lot of fun being side by side, bouncing off of people. Everybody's super aggressive. Definitely, everybody needs to tune in and check us out.
Okay, so I think I gave you a golf tip when you were in last year, and I'm going to ask you for a driving tip. I think I could be really good, but the problem I have is actually getting through that window into the car. Do you have any hot tip for me?
Well, I saw the video there, and there's one little trick that you really can't do with your passenger car. We get to take the steering wheel off of our car before we get in.
I didn't know that. And the other thing you probably didn't.
You're kind of at a disadvantage.
Yeah, and I sort of found out afterwards there was actually a door handle on the car I was trying to get into. But, Ricky, we certainly appreciate you joining us. Thanks for your passion for the game, and best of luck this weekend at Daytona.
Thank you. We got our next Golf Guys Tour event July 4th. That's a big event, an annual event for us. So we got that looking forward to next week. So y'all have to tune into our Twitter Golf Guys Tour to see who wins.
We'll definitely be following you guys, and keep Waltrip in line. Somebody needs to keep him in line.